the terrifying message that was sent to the Jews and the Jewish Christians by the Romans in the year 70 was the destruction of God's house, the destruction of what housed all of the religious thinking of that day. Mark's Jesus is not prophesying about the destruction of the world. He is talking about people who will be forced to steel themselves against persecution. How many of you remember A League of Their Own? Remember Tom Hanks' wonderful line? You know, when the gal was crying, she couldn't hit the ball. And Tom Hanks said what? There's no crying in baseball. For soldiers, the gunny will say to you, there is no whining on the front line. And for Jesus, there is no whining in our discipleship. Soldiers are trained to have courageous and ready hearts to do their job when the battle is raging. The disciples of Jesus were called upon to have courageous and ready hearts to carry on the work of transforming people's lives. We, like them, are called as followers of the Christ, as disciples like Peter, James, John, and Andrew, and the many Marys, to be transformed and to be transformers throughout our lifelong spiritual journey. Do you have a ready and transforming heart? Do you have the heart of a disciple? It begins with having a baptized heart. A baptized heart is when we are cleansed and we are ready to receive the good news of the gospel. Then the confirmed heart that makes public its decision to claim the faith, professing publicly, consciously and conscientiously our commitment to be a disciple of Jesus and make disciples for Jesus. Then the burning heart. This is the heart that has connected at once with the presence of the Holy Spirit. John Wesley describes this moment of connection as the moment when an individual feels, quite literally, the presence of God inside himself. Then there is the connecting heart. And this is the heart that understands the importance of gathering together in community. That the work of transforming the world is the work of many hearts working together, not just one alone. And the committed heart. This is the heart of the disciple who knows that the world around us changes. That even our community of faith changes. Our relationship changes as people move in and out of our lives. And through it all, the commitment to Jesus Christ and the call to be about the mission of making disciples for the transformation of the world remains steadfast. Finally, there is the courageous heart. The courage is the quality of mind or spirit that enables a person to face difficulty, danger, pain without fear. The courageous heart is a mature heart, a contemplative, thoughtful heart, a heart that works compassionately even in the midst of change. It is a heart that knows fear but prays through it. The courageous heart is the heart of the transformer. It strives not to be driven by ego or selfish aims. A courageous heart was what Jesus called Peter, James, John, and Andrew to cultivate. Theirs must be hearts that can see the whole picture, understanding the past, envisioning the future, trying diligently not to be daunted by the turmoil of the present or what is to come. God has blessed us with so much. Our most appropriate response is not just to give thanks, but to give of ourselves, our wealth, the work of our hands, the prayers of our hearts, the presence of our bodies, and the witness of our words. Let us strive to live as mature Christians, people of courageous hearts. We have work to do together. It's a big job, transforming